Now I am. Alright, everyone do your warm-ups. Red leather, yellow leather. Red, yellow...
Red bread, yellow bread. Red bread, yellow bread.
No,
red
it's not
leather,
red.
Yellow leather, yellow leather. Red leather, red leather.
Bread and butter, bread and butter, bread and butter, bread and
Red
butter.
leather, yellow leather, red yellow.
Onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Is Brian even here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm just looking at something.
He just didn't feel like participating. I'm sorry if you hear my phone go off because I'm texting my third side hoe.
Question.
Wow.
Did
got a
you
lot
type
of
in the
them.
password?
What? I haven't even looked at anything. Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Whoa.
Is that me? Is this about me with my third side hoe?
A biography of Chris Wright's life.
Chapter 9, the side hoe. I mean, once a cheater.
Chapter 10.
He's thrust his fist against the post and still insists he sees the ghost.
Did you just look up a tongue twister while you
It's this speech thing Bill Dunbro uses in it.
Bill Dunbro?
Stuttering Bill.
Honestly, Bill Dunbro sounds like one you could use. Bill Dunbro. Like, that's pretty difficult.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
This guy.
Danny DeVito.
No.
Danny DeVito. I don't know. I can't even.
You know, they wanted Danny DeVito to play Pikachu in Detective Pikachu. Instead, they got Ryan Reynolds.
Did you know that movie looks stupid?
I saw
No,
that.
that movie looks amazing.
I also saw the trailer for that. I thought it looked pretty bad.
Yep.
That's
Just
'cause you don't know
absolute
what's going on.
trash.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is used to making like garbage movies, right? So.
I mean, Deadpool 2.
Those were like his only two
Only
good
two
ones.
good ones.
Green Lantern.
Do you remember in Deadpool 2?
It's not Trend for one, and I like Green Lantern.
Continue, Henry.
Do you remember in Deadpool 2 where Deadpool goes back in time and shoots himself for being in Green Lantern?
I do remember that.
Deadpool 3, it's gonna be Ryan Reynolds, but with Detective Pikachu. Just you wait.
Wow, what a horrible trilogy that would be.
Well, I mean, that's not the whole movie, but you know, just a little side joke.
It's just he's there,
and
with the fat kid.
The fat kid?
The fat fire kid?
Oh, right, Fat Fire.
Yeah,
Fire Fist.
Why did they put him in the movie?
He's the MacGuffin.
Of course, the MacGuffin.
Yes, the McMuffin.
The MacGuffin is a device.
Is.
I actually don't. What's a MacGuffin?
It's a device for film, TV show, or anything like that that drives the plot, like the Ark of the Covenant, the Infinity Stones, and apparently Fire Fist.
I thought it was the meal on the dollar menu at McDonald's.
Wouldn't that fat kid also count as just the antagonist?
McMuffin. My bad. McMuffin.
No, part of the thrill of that movie is that there's no clear antagonist to it. It's a very gray area.
But isn't he, though? He's the one that releases the big dude. And, you know.
Because he's a scared child.
Just like the red-haired kid from The Incredibles, right?
Really, the person who honestly is like the biggest antagonist of the film is Deadpool's immortality.
Should we be having this discussion right now?
Not really. It's been recording for a couple minutes now.
Dang it! I've unplugged my headset. Feels bad.
Yeah, we really shouldn't. It's been recording for quite a bit now.
Chapter 9. Once a cheater.
All right. Are we ready, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Yep.
I suppose.
Chapter 9. Once a cheater. Chapter 9. Once a cheater. Shut up, phone. Sorry. Look at that. Are we doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Previously on Exit Corners. Recap.
It looks like we made it into the main part of Exit Corners, if you can call it that. The big door at the far end is the exit, like the one we need to go through to escape. That's what Scent told us anyway. Who knows if he's telling the truth? Unfortunately, we can't go through the exit yet. First, we'll need to round up some keys from elsewhere in the hotel. 4 of them to be exact. The 4 Elements Hotel, 4 key cards. Ray figured it out right away. Speaking of Ray, I got to learn a bit more about him. He and Aether were waxing poetic? About the merits of her psyche program for a bit. He's quite the smarty pants, apparently. But he's definitely not a people person.
I'm just gonna. I just need to ask this question real fast. Is anybody else hearing people cut out? Is that just me?
I mean, I'm the only one talking, and I can't hear myself cut out.
Like, everybody but you needs to answer this question.
No, I'm not having any problems.
Me either.
Feels bad, man. My immersion.
You're so into this visual novel that they're real to you.
I really am. Alright, well.
Beth, who was a nurse back in the day, had to look at a very sick-looking Liza. They weren't able to figure out what was causing the hemorrhaging, but it's definitely the same thing I had. I still haven't told anyone about that. I've got more important stuff to think about anyway, like what door I'm gonna pick. Scent must have thought it'd be funny if he let me decide which of these doors we'll go through first. We've got to go through all four of them eventually, but he's letting me choose either the red door or the green door as our first destination. He said to choose the green door if I treasured the past, or the red door if I relished the present, which I thought was a poor choice of words on his part, since relish is usually green.
Boo!
My detective work is immaculate.
Immaculate.
Anyway, I've been put on the spot, so I've got to make a decision, like right now. But I think I know which one I'm going to pick.
If you remember correctly, we picked the green door.
Oh, sweet. I get to talk as Scent. Let's get it. So, my wonderful ink, what is your decision?
My decision is... the green door.
Green, you say? Are you sure about that? Ink had his doubts, but the decision couldn't wait. In the end, Ink had decided to go with the green door. He didn't have a solid reason, it simply felt like the right choice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Very well, I've opened the way.
So now what?
Now you go through the door. Or you could die.
And gone. The green door, huh?
Is something wrong, my dear?
Was that really the right choice? I can't help but feel Ink's been tricked somehow.
There's no way of knowing that, I'm afraid.
I can't hear a single thing he's saying.
It's a tongue twister, too.
Where even is he?
Ted said we'll need to do both eventually. I might not even matter. Come now.
Sounds like you're talking with a pillow over your face. Are you
Yeah.
being suffocated?
I thought it was really funny how it just got... Oh, I can hear myself again. I thought it was really funny how it's like it gradually got more muffled and then you couldn't hear a single thing he was saying.
I love the production quality.
Eventually, so it might not even matter. Come now.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Wait. What is it? I think one of us should stay here. Why? To keep watch or something? I'm not sure what that would accomplish.
She's scared.
I am not scared. I never said it was me who should stay behind.
But you were about to. I can see it in your eyes. You want to stay in this room where it's safe. You want to sit on your ass and stare at your Gemini and cry out for your mommy.
Hey, it's her daddy, I think, right?
Yeah.
No, it's her daddy.
I thought he was supposed to be smart.
Don't put words in my mouth.
He's gonna put something else in your mouth.
This is a Christian channel.
Yeah, go back to the moistening episode.
Hey, shut up.
I can see it in your eyes. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Oh, and my mother is dead, prick.
Stay here if you want. I don't care either way.
With that, Ray was the first to step through the green door. The remaining contestants approached Liza.
I don't think leaving someone behind would do any good.
I mean, like, I think it'd be pretty neato burrito if we left someone behind.
Yeah. I mean, she's not really helpful in the hint department, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we would
Okay,
come
I
back.
can hear Henry, like, echoing.
It's because
I'll-
Brian, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
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 But, like, I mean, I don't know. It's really just kind of Henry's choice. Henry, do you want to talk more?
Oh, are you saying do I want to do Liza's voice some more?
I mean, yeah, it's either we leave her behind so you won't have to do it as much, or...
I can take
She
a
would
break on.
really just be bitching anyways.
Yeah,
I
her voice is cool. Sorry.
I guess I can take a break on Liza's voice for a while to let you guys do some more voice acting.
He's gonna forget what it sounds like.
He hasn't forgotten it yet.
You can stay behind if you want. I won't hold it against you. I mean, I assume you have a reason for suggesting it. No, forget it. I'm not gonna give Ray the satisfaction of believing he's right.
You know, Liza, if you ever want to just talk for 5 minutes, I'm willing to listen. Might be a good idea to clear your head, you know?
It's almost cute, the way you're all flocking to me, convinced I need emotional support. Be honest, are you doing this because I mentioned that my mother was dead?
Because it's a lie. You're out pranked.
Well,
You are, aren't you? Grow up. People die all the time.
Huh. You know,
Foreshadowing.
that's a good philosophy. I like Liza.
hey, no need to try to act so tough. Losing a parent can be devastating.
Spare me the psych routine. I was just trying to make Ray feel guilty. If you really need to know, I don't even remember her. I was still a baby when she died, so it's not like I have any fond memories of her. I couldn't even tell you what she looked like.
Because she was... No, that's probably...
Don't console me, got it? Or do you still want to play psychiatrist? She was just concerned, that's all. No need to get up in arms. I'm sorry that my childhood wasn't as traumatic as you'd have liked. Can we go now? Yeah, let's go. So, my decision didn't even matter, really.
Yep, it really didn't.
Women.
The musty scent of old books hit Ink immediately.
Huh, I guess it's a study of some sort.
Strange, don't you think? The way the set has arranged these rooms.
You're right. Seems almost like,
Patchwork.
Yeah, like that. Pretty random.
No ordinary hotel would have a banquet hall next to a study, or have a boiler next to some weird cave.
Well, we've already established that we aren't actually in a hotel. Still, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. There's no puzzle on the monitor. It's just a blank screen.
Well, this wouldn't be the first time. There's probably a switch or trigger hidden somewhere.
Ah, yes, like the valve in the boiler room. I imagine it's well hidden. Do you think it might set off a trap like last time?
Possibly. Just be on your guard.
I guess I'll start over there.
Yeah, get out of here, Aether. With that, Aether broke off from the group and began to search amongst the rows of books. Wordlessly, the contestants split up. Ink began his search at the desks along the left side of the room. He wasn't sure what he was looking for, but figured that when he found it, he'd know. It wasn't long before Ink's search was interrupted.
Aether? You feeling okay, Aether?
Whew, yeah, I'm okay. I was holding back a sneeze. Guess I was making a bit of a silly face.
Someone shoot her! Like, she's sent. She is. I think Brian was right.
None of the contestants are sent. We already disproved that fact.
She is still sent. Like 100%. 100%.
Maybe she knows sent, but she's definitely not sent.
She is Sent's daughter.
Wait, did you guys get it though?
What?
100%.
Oh, I get it.
I get
Hey,
it.
Tom.
Yeah, Matt. That's what I'm talking about.
Huh. Don't scare me like that.
Sorry, it's dusty in here, that's all.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Great?
It's the musty stench of old books. For me, it's a nostalgic smell. Comfortable.
Of course, smells like a library.
Sure does. Brings me back, you know?
They say that a smell is the sense most closely associated with memory, so it's hardly surprising. You spend a lot of time in, libraries?
Bookstores, mostly. I read lots of fiction and like to actually own the books so I can lend them out to people.
I'm a big fan of fiction. I wonder what fiction he's reading.
Porn.
Alright, well, you can just go on the internet for that, Brian.
Get it, 'cause it's fake.
I'm sure he's reading, like, useless stuff like superhero novels, you know?
Like them
That
comic
stuff.
books.
Oh yeah. It's probably all about that Spoder man and stuff, you know.
The Spooper Man.
I don't read comics. I do actually have some superhero novels, though.
If you ever been to Bellbridge Books when you were younger, tiny little bookstore downtown, I'd visit that place every other weekday when I was in middle school.
Can't say that I have. I'm pretty new to the city.
Oh yeah, of course. If you only arrived in Bellbridge at the start of this academic year, then there's no way you'd have ever been there.
Why? Did it go out of business?
Worse, the place burned down. That was, what, 3 years ago? Nobody ever found out how the fire started, but the prevailing theory was that one of the lamps shorted overnight. Bibaba had books floor to ceiling, so it wouldn't have taken much to completely incinerate it.
Okay, so obviously Sent did this, otherwise they wouldn't be bringing this up.
What is BBB?
I think it means
Bellbridge Books.
I thought it was Better Business Bureau. Bubba had. That really confused me, that line.
Yeah, it confused me too. You said bubba.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No need to be sorry. Nobody was hurt or anything, and I had sort of stopped going there in the years leading up to the accident. The owner actually ended up being one of my professors in the first year. Now him you can be sorry for. I'm pretty sure he lost most of his hair along with the store.
Oh, that's a real shame.
So is this conversation going somewhere important, or are you just trying to avoid doing work? Wow, he is too mad about.
Look at his face. He's waiting to be able to smack these way harder together. So it's just like he's waiting for her to have a smart remark. Look at his face.
He's ready to throw hands.
Sen just forgot to put any toilets in the hotel.
He just looks so weird.
My bad. I got a bit carried away, I guess.
Yeah, well, you're being real noisy, pal.
So sorry, we'll get back to searching right away, won't we, Ink?
There was a period there. You're supposed to stop.
Yeah. Back to searching.
Aether and Ray continued rummaging around the many files, and after a brief bout of listlessness, so did Ink. Ink searched high and low for something, anything, that seemed out of place. Minutes went by, but he couldn't even find a fraction of a hint. The other contestants didn't appear to be having any more luck than he was.
Giving up already, Liza? It's useless. We don't even know what we're looking for. And so you think talking to your father is a better use of your time? Yes, frankly. Every single detail I provide will bring him one step closer to finding us.
Can you tell us which parts of the room you searched so we don't end up looking in the same place twice?
I didn't bother to search very thoroughly. Might as well just do that whole side over again.
I think we'd appreciate it if you put some real effort in, Liza.
I'll put in the work when I've got a more meaningful job to do. We don't know for sure that Sen hid something in this room for us to find. You guys just decided that on your own. There's a good chance we're just wasting our time looking for something that doesn't exist. In which case, no, I won't be helping you.
You want a more meaningful task? Then I'll give you one. How much room do you have in that bag of yours?
Lots. Sen took most of my belongings.
I think it would benefit us to carry around some paper and writing utensils.
I'm not gonna lie, I never realized she had a bag. I just never really processed it in my brain. Like, I knew she had that strap, but I just never really, like, looked down to see, hey, there's a bag there, too.
I mean, I noticed it, but I didn't think it'd be a part of the plot, you know?
I didn't even notice it at all. I'm perceptive.
How would that help us?
Don't you think some of the puzzles might be a bit easier if we could write down some potential solutions?
Would it?
Certainly! I don't know about you, but I'm a very visual thinker. Writing helps me work out problems.
I'm with Beth. I think it'd be a big help if we had pen and paper on hand. You can't spell think without ink, after all.
This guy, am I right?
Ink thought he may have heard someone behind him chuckle, but their voice soon sank into an awkward silence. Maybe he heard me, but I didn't.
Breaking the fourth wall a bit there?
Well, we know Sen's in love with him, so...
No, nobody. Anyway, you want me to carry around pen and paper for you, is what you're saying.
Yes, that would be most wonderful.
Sure, I can do that.
At once, Liza started stuffing her bag with slips of paper and a handful of pens while Beth supervised from behind her Gemini.
Did Beth really need to make such a big deal out of that?
She did it to make Liza feel valued. I actually think that was pretty sweet of her.
And to keep her busy. Not that I disagree with what she said, mind you. Pen and paper will probably come in handy at some point.
Nah, they can hold their arts and crafts sessions if they want, but it's not gonna help us get this door open.
I didn't find anything suspicious during my search.
Me neither. Maybe there's another way to advance?
I can't really think of anything. Could we try to open it by force?
I've tried that already, remember? I'm pretty sure Scent has that base covered. Although now that I think about it...
Something the matter?
I might be able to pick the lock.
You can do that? Why didn't you say anything before?
That's because I can't pick locks without any tools, but now... Yo, Liza, come here.
What is it? I'm busy.
You find any ballpoint pens over there?
I think so.
What do you mean, I think so? Either you did or you didn't.
Well, it means she doesn't, like, rightly know what a ballpoint pen is. There's no reason to be aggressive there.
Because she's been blind.
No, I mean, it's just like, maybe there's other types of pens, you know?
Like a
I
fine
am
point
sure
pen?
that she was blind at some point.
Yeah.
How do I tell if a pen is a ballpoint pen?
See?
Just give me a pen and I'll show you. That could have just been because she's never seen one before because she was blind.
Okay.
To be fair, Brian, I did not know what a ballpoint pen was for a while, so...
Okay,
You're supposed to be the smartest one besides Matt.
Okay, here.
Supposed to be versus actually...
Okay,
yeah.
here.
Hey, shut up, you two!
Okay, here.
Thanks. Liza, this is a pencil.
Is it? To be fair, it looks like a mechanical pencil, but yeah, definitely a pencil. How was I supposed to know that?
By looking at the fucking thing, maybe. See? You can see the graphite sticking out. Have you seriously never seen one of these before? See, even if she was like a stuck-up rich girl, she should know what a pencil looks like.
I mean, we don't know what the pencil looks like. What if it does look like a pen?
Well, no, maybe? I don't know. Liza, just give him that stack of pens you have before he blows a gasket. Here, take them. ... I'm going to keep looking for stuff to put in my bag.
Yeah, you do that.
So why do you need a ballpoint pen?
Some of them have springs on the inside that can be bent into a makeshift lockpick. Here, this one ought to work.
Ray unscrewed the pen's two halves and fished out the clip that fed into the barrel. Attached was a metal spring.
Yeah, this'll do. This is perfect, actually. Real firm. Oh my god.
Where did you learn to pick locks?
Just look at him, what do you mean? He's a hesitant.
Is that a race thing there?
He's not it.
It's self-taught. You can look up how to do pretty much anything online these days.
See? But it was a race thing.
For completely justifiable and non-criminal reasons, I hope.
I wanted to unlock stuff.
There's a triple dot there that usually indicates a pause.
My voice hurts. It'll take me a sec to fold this into the right shape. You guys have a look at the door. Make sure it isn't, you know, rigged or whatever.
Okay. Oh, can I say something before you do the thingy?
Yes.
As a fellow lockpicker, I mean, with the spring thing, it's possible if it is actually firm, but you still need a thing to, like, turn the rest of the It's not a bolt, but you need that thing that he's making, but also like another thing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Alright, that was it.
Hi. Ink scanned the door. Nothing stood out as unusual, but he tugged at the handle out of curiosity.
What's the verdict?
This door is,
Go on, spit it out.
this door is definitely locked.
Oh, jeez, you're useless.
You had me going there.
All right, get out of the way. Let me try picking this thing.
Hold on, I gotta lean over. Get my
Maybe his nose.
Just hold on. I got it. That hurt.
I mean, Ray's got like this huge nose. It's bulging almost. It's like.
It's an art style.
What do you want?
I'm going to watch you pick the lock. Watch you try, at least. Is there something wrong with that?
No, I just expected you to try to stop me or something.
And rob you of the opportunity to humiliate yourself? Hey, cut it out.
I love how the door is way behind them, and yet they're somehow picking the lock from right there.
Where's the door?
Background. It's.
Did you grab enough supplies? I've packed pens, pencil, paper, notepads, envelopes. Beth says we've got more than we're likely to need. She's still over there fiddling around with her Gemini, but you can ask yourself when she's done.
Geez, if they have envelopes, they could just send a letter for help.
I'm not even gonna entertain that.
It's alright, I trust you.
So you're gonna try to get out of my way or what?
Right, sorry.
Is it time limit?
Hmm?
Matches. Never mind.
So if I hold it like this.
Oh. I would not do that if I were you. That is not how the game is meant to be played. You had to solve the puzzle and progress normally.
How are we supposed to solve the puzzle when the monitor doesn't have anything on it? There's no way to progress.
You are an intelligent young man, Ink. I have no doubt that you'll be able to figure out what to do given some time. Should anyone attempt to deviate from the path I have laid out, all contestants will be subject to consequences.
I call BS. You're just trying to scare us out of bypassing your traps and stuff.
Is that what you think, Mr. Nandon? You think that I prepare all of these challenges and not have any contingencies?
I think that it's impossible to prepare for every possible situation. You're lying through your teeth. The fact that you're trying to stop me means that you think I'll be able to pick it, which I can't.
The problem isn't that I think you can pick the lock. It's that you think you can pick the lock. Go on then. See what happens when you try and defy me.
Maybe we should just try taking our time with this.
He's bluffing. There's nothing to worry about.
Even if Set is lying, isn't there a chance that something will go wrong? What if you accidentally mess up the lock mechanism?
That's not gonna happen, Ether. You worry too much. Listen, I'm gonna try to get started on it. If you've got a problem with that, find another way to open this door and maybe I'll listen to what you have to say.
Ink said nothing as Ray knelt down next to the door and began poking away at the handle with his impromptu lockpick.
I don't like this.
If it works, we'll save ourselves a lot of trouble. And hey, from what I can tell, Ray seems to know what he's doing.
It doesn't bother you that at all that he knows how to pick locks? Don't you think it's a little Unsavory?
Not really.
Not really.
I mean, a lot of people know how to at this point, you know?
Yeah. Not really. He said himself that he's the kind of guy who likes to know how things work. Who knows what random knowledge he's picked up over the years?
I suppose that's one explanation.
You don't seem entirely convinced. Do you not trust him?
No, that's not it. It's just... Oh, forget it.
Suit yourself.
Hey, I think it's starting to...
Dead.
Oh, that was too quick. Oops.
Hank found himself on the floor. The tremor, if that's what it could be called, had caught him off guard. He was unable to grab onto something before he stumbled and fell. When he was sure that the rumbling had stopped, he climbed back to his feet. In an eye blink, the room was a mess.
What was that all about?
Do you understand now? You are to solve the puzzle and progress normally.
What happened to Patrick Warburton? Frick! I almost had it.
Picking the lock is cheating, Ray. I abhor cheaters.
Abhor.
So you make the ground shake a little bit? Terrifying.
Do you think nothing has changed simply because you can't see the changes? If you see nothing, does nothing change?
If you were trying to sound profound just now, I think you missed the mark.
Did I now? Should I cater more to your sensibilities next time?
Listen, are you gonna tell us something useful, or are you just going to antagonize us?
Very well then. I'll be as direct as I can with my message. If any contestant cheats, every contestant will suffer a loss.
You'd go as far as killing us for not playing the game exactly the way you want?
Don't be silly. I'd kill you for much less.
Oof.
It does leave a bad taste in my mouth, I will admit. Having to impose this limitation partway through exit/corners roll credits is in rather bad taste. Since this is the first time the issue has arisen, allow me to explain how this is going to work. As I'm sure you remember, I have carefully placed explosives near this building's foundations. That way I have it set up. The way I have it set up, I would need to destroy 4 specific points in order to cause the hotel to collapse. Not a moment ago, I set off the first of 4. Every time I catch any contestant trying to cheat, I will detonate another. On the 3rd detonation, the hotel might collapse. On the 4th, it most assuredly will.
What constitutes cheating? How are we supposed to know what we can and can't do?
If I instruct a contestant to do something, they should do it. If I forbid a contestant from doing something, they should avoid doing it. That ought to ensure everything works out. How's that for emergent how's that for emergent gameplay?
But that's not fair at all!
Hey, it's not fair to cheat.
Hell, that's not even interesting. You might as well just ask us to commit suicide, since you can kill us if we disobey you.
I wouldn't dream of it, Ink. I'm sorry this new dynamic is not as compelling as you would have liked. Making things up on the fly is not my forte. However, ensuring the game proceeds smoothly is my highest priority. In the interest of fairness, I will activate this room's puzzle for you, though it is a different puzzle than what was originally scheduled. I ask that you still try your hardest to solve it.
So, picking the lock won in the end?
No.
Well, that fucking sucks. I was so close.
You aren't going to try again, are you?
I want to, but if he's going to try to blow up another one of the foundations, then what's the point?
At least the puzzle's online now. Is everybody ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes, I'm here!
Beth, is something wrong?
Let's worry about the puzzle for the time being.
She's
Shut
old
him
and
down.
can't handle the fall.
At least she
Well-
got up.
Well, okay. I mean, she doesn't have her life alert, you know? She would have been screwed. Let's solve this thing.
No tiles of the same color may touch. Diagonals taunts is touching.
Wait, how do I move them? Wait, how do I... Oh.
Oh, the gray
Oh.
ones are just not. Oh, you can't use them.
Weird. Okay. Oh. This is an interesting one. I like this. Make it nasty. Oh, these count as tiles. Can anything go in these?
I guess not.
Huh.
So we have 10 tiles to use. Yeah.
We do. And we have 4 blues, 2 greens, 3 whites.
Put the blue where the green is.
On the bottom
To
row,
make
do you mean?
the diagonals across. Like move that one to where the green right next to it is. The bottom green to where the green. No, where the green blue, red blue now, red blue.
Hello?
Yeah, like that.
Someone shoot me. We good?
No, because the diagonals
Oh,
count.
yeah, I forgot that. Unfortunate. I got it. Bam. Dang it. I tried, team.
You did try.
I really did. And I'm glad that you understand that I tried.
Silver medal.
Wouldn't a blue have to be over here because there's 4 of them? Like a blue would have to be over here? Is that wrong? Is that not
I
Green,
suppose.
red, green, white in the middle. Green, red, green, white.
I
Move the green up. Move the green that's in the blue up.
don't. That's in the blue.
No.
Wait,
move
what if
that
you swap
green
the green and the
up, move it
white?
up one.
Which
Yeah, those two.
Guys-
Yeah, swap those two.
people
And then move the blues back to where they were before.
Hey, Brian, it's loud.
Yeah?
Also, which blues?
The blue that's on the bottom row, move it one.
Dang it. This one.
Move it one over.
It's
To the
just because
left.
the whites are gonna connect now.
And now,
Do that.
like that. Now check.
Yes, I got it, Brian.
Jeez.
Boom.
There we go. This should be it.
Yeah, door's unlocked. No reason to stick around here longer than we need to. Come on.
Ray led the way through the door, Aether and Liza not far behind. Instead of following suit, Ink hung back, hoping to catch the final contestant alone.
Great. Bye, Solo.
Is something the matter, Beth? You've been really out of it.
I've made a mistake.
A mistake?
Nobody seemed to notice, but
I farted.
how could I have made the same mistake twice?
Come on now, what could you have possibly done wrong?
When the ground shook a few minutes ago, it startled me. I froze.
Yeah, it startled me too. Fell right on my ass. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, but I was messaging Earl at the time and...
Beth removed something from her pocket and held it in her outstretched hands. She cradled the debris with delicacy, as if that would somehow repair it.
Is that your Gemini? How'd it get smashed like that?
I dropped it. How else would this have happened?
Well, they're not very durable, are they?
I never imagined them to be. Well, how could I have been so careless?
That really sucks, Beth. I'm sorry that happened.
You've got nothing to be sorry for. Ink, I'm the one who dropped it, and I'm the one who has to pay the price.
Hey, why'd you say this is the second time that's happened, or whatever?
She must have dropped in. Maybe it was just a tiny crack. I don't know.
Keeping a secret.
Who knows what these things are for anyway? We might not even need them.
I don't need them. I need it.
You hardly need it, Beth. It was mostly just distracting you from the puzzles.
What I need is my son, Ink. That was the only way I could talk to him.
You can talk to him again when you're out of here. Hell, I'll help you pick out a new phone if you want.
That's very sweet of you, Ink, but I'm afraid that won't be of any help.
We'll write him a letter then. That's more your style, right?
That's not quite it, Ink. I can't get in touch with Earl through normal means. My son, you see, he's dead.
Nani?
What?
Nani?
So Scent has like superpowers then.
Time travel.
Or maybe Beth's just like senile, and she hasn't been texting anyone at all.
No, and if I'm right, and at one point Liza was blind and Scent fixed her,
Okay, I don't think Liza
and now
was
she's
blind.
What's with the
contacting-
blind thing, man?
I don't know.
She
I'm just
needed the-
convinced of it.
She needed the
each
mirror.
point-
Unless it's the movie The Book of Eli.
Honestly, Brian, just for discussion purposes, can you present your evidence? Because Matt and I like knowing why you think certain things.
Well, she was obsessed with finding the mirror, first of all, and you would think somebody of her looks would want to use carry a mirror in her purse.
All her belongings were just taken. They said that 5 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah, but that just proves it. And then she was super slow with the texting to her father, slower than anybody else in the group, including Beth. Like, she's never seen a keyboard before.
Oh, so you're saying her blindness was cured in the puzzle thingy?
Or before, maybe, I don't know. And she doesn't know what a ballpoint pen is, or what a pencil is.
Okay.
So it's like Locke in Lost with his legs, but it's Liza with her eyes?
Yeah, except I don't think the 4 elements is purgatory.
Alright, let's just we'll have more discussion time later. Oh.
No, we won't.
Oh, nope, we'll have it right now. Let's have it.
We'll have it right now.
Let's just continue it.
I mean, so what you're suggesting, to me, is that everybody has gotten something from Scent? Is that what I'm getting?
Possibly.
Because Beth was able to talk to her apparently deceased son, even though I'm pretty sure she's just senile. Liza is blind or something. And then Ink, who knows?
Ink got laid with Aether, but he didn't know it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Ink's just gonna be able to bang Aether. Aether's gonna be able to bang Ink, and then Ray gets something later.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the fact that she doesn't know all the stuff that normal people do know. It's just pointing towards something besides her being a rich snobby girl or snobby rich girl.
Can I just say that I find it very interesting that some of the things that you say, I like how you're able to point certain things out that I wasn't able to think about in my playthrough, and it's making me see certain things in different ways. Like, when you said Aether was sent, I knew that people were going to start, saying that Aether or, Ink or that Liza were all sent, and it's just how did you get there? It's so that's also why I wanted to know your evidence. It's I want to know what you're thinking as you see these things.
Well, I thought Aether was sent originally before they disproved it because Scent, whenever he would get sad or nervous or anything around them, he would point his head downward in the same direction that Aether does when she gets nervous.
When she gets nervous, she just pulls her hood up and holds it.
Out of curiosity, does anyone else have any theories and evidence? Just for Matt and me, who know what happens up to 24, just to know what you guys are thinking at this point.
Brody, I don't know.
I also don't know. I just kind of read my lines and just chug along.
Yeah, I'm just acting with my voice. That's all.
So you're not like thinking into this, seeing what's going on. You're just playing to play.
I probably should.
Like, what do you want from me in this? There's
I
not
don't know.
really anything
Discussion like the way Brian has. I don't know. Like, for once, I'm actually intrigued by what Brian has to say.
I mean, he's got substantial evidence. Although his first theory was disproved rather quickly.
But that's why I'm moving to the fact that she is Sent's daughter.
It's not the fact that
Because they share similar personality traits, like parents and childs would.
What about
Children would.
psychopathy, huh? Do they share that?
Let me quickly look up what that word means.
Are they both psychopaths? Is what I'm saying.
That's not really. That's psychopathy or sociopathy isn't. Well, it is a genetic trait, but it's very rare for females to inherit it. It's like 1 in like 65 million.
1 in 65 million people, or 1 in 65 million psychopaths or sociopaths?
I might have been over exaggerating. It's more common for a male. It's like color blindness kind of.
Sorry.
All I know is I just like how Brian is analyzing things, trying to figure out theories and stuff. And it's probably because he watches a lot of TV shows that involve that kind of movies and stuff.
I'm also a CSI student.
All I know
Let's
is
not forget that.
like, this is the kind of discussion I was hoping for at the end of each chapter, and it's nice hearing it from him throughout the chapter as well.
You're welcome.
I haven't had to think about the shows I watched since finishing Lost, which was like half a year ago. So I'm kind of rusty.
I have really nothing to think about. I'm just cruising for a bruising at the moment, you know? I don't really have anything to go off of.
Matt said nothing at all.
Yes, nothing at all.
I would ponder for a second, but there'd be like 10 seconds or like a minute of awkward silence where I'm trying to think of something. So I won't do it.
I'll fill the gap with some small talk if you want.
Alright, sub in. Let me think for a second.
Alright, so I want you guys to know that you can't. I'd show you, but you can't really see it. I opened Reese's Pieces, not like the cereal. You know, you guys know the Reese's cereal.
Reese's Puffs.
Are they Reese's Puffs? Yeah, dude. I bought the family size because it had the best deal. I did the math in my head. Thank you, whatever math class taught me that.
Algebra 2.
Was it Algebra 2? I thought it was Algebra 1.
No, I think we finally got proficient at it in Algebra 2.
Really? I don't remember learning it in Trig. Oh, whatever.
But I remember Zach picking up his calculator for 100 divided by 4.
Did Zach take trig with us? I thought he stopped.
No, he took Algebra 1 with us. That's why I saw him pick up his calculator.
Oh, I thought you were the one saying Algebra 2.
No, I was saying Algebra 2, but I'm saying that's why Algebra 1 we didn't have, math in our heads yet.
Oh.
Ooh, I got one.
He's got one.
I got one. So you know how he brought up the fact that he can punish the contestants for the with the foundation demolishing or whatever?
Yes.
Why would he bring up the foundation demolishing, but not the like heart hemorrhaging thingy?
We don't really know what that is yet.
It's definitely caused by Sentinel because whenever they question his power, one of them gets hit by it.
Dude, you weren't here for the first chapter, so you wouldn't
I watched it though.
Yeah, Ink didn't do shit yet. At that point.
I have a long car drive.
Wait.
I listened to it. There we go.
I know what each character that had it said right beforehand, right before they were cut off, and both of them said something along the lines like, I'm not gonna believe that, or it's hard to believe, kind of thing.
Ink said, I don't think Sent has the ability to kill us, and then he was hit by the hemorrhage.
But what about Liza, though? What did she say?
Well, she's just...
I think that I'm gonna believe that for a sec. He started, hemorrhaging.
Believe what for a second?
That, she was going to trust Aether, Ink, and all of them for not working with Sen.
See, I don't really feel like anything connects right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Because wouldn't it be in Sen's interest if Liza was still like distrustful? Because he was going along with the ruse that they were
No, it
pre-recorded
seems like
messages.
Sent is rooting for them, even though he'll kill them if they don't win.
Well, because
Like he's definitely rooting for at least Ink.
What do you mean?
Well, he's pretty much in love with Link.
Well, yeah, obviously he loves Link.
Link, not Link. Link is Legend of Zelda.
I was coughing while I said that. Give me some cred.
But I mean, like, it's pretty obvious he enjoys our wit. But, you know, it doesn't mean, like, he's just gonna, let's kill Ray. I'll leave Ink alive. I don't think it's one of those scenarios.
Maybe they're foils, you know?
Maybe.
Just like Hamlet and that other guy that came.
That other
Horatio.
Horatio. No, was
Not
it Horatio?
Laertes.
Was it Laertes? You might be right.
I'll buy it. Like Hamlet and Laertes.
That guy got it right, I'm pretty sure.
Not gonna lie, Shannon left barbecue lays in here, and I want to eat them.
Do it, bro. It's a free country, bro.
Who's Lays and why did you barbecue him/her?
How about you get some lays, Alex? If you know what I mean.
Well, can't I do?
Be sure to leave a comment and a like on this
Hey, we
video.
said we were done, bucko.
It actually is still recording, though.
Yeah, see? We said we were done, huh?
Alright, peace out,
I
dudes.
guess we're done. Okay.